Viewers, we are about to embark on an odyssey, not of the mind, but of the hips. I'm going to walk you through kind of a variety of different poses and try to educate you on how to freestyle stretch your own hips in a way that feels comfortable and natural and is 100% safe. So we're going to start off with the classic yoga pose, pigeon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my leg in front of me. I'm going to try to get that shin square with the front of the room. I'm going to square my hips up, make sure I'm not turned off to the side, but I've squared those hips. And then once we found that position, I'm going to sink lower till I feel a nice stretch. The goal here is to stretch the outside of the hip. So we might find that we're getting a little bit in through here, but mainly the stretch is going to be out here. So I can hang out here. I can sink lower into that. Another option we can take here is we can start exploring the corners of this stretch. So I can go to my left. I can push into that hip to get a nice stretch there. I can twist, kind of change the angle there. I can go the other way, again pushing into that hip. And we can always play with height here, sinking chest lower down or coming up if that's too much. So that's option one. That's our first basic option is pigeon. After that, what we can do is I can elevate the knee, come up to the edge of the foot. And here you might find that you're getting more of that top of the hamstring there, but we should also be able to feel the hip through this. So while I'm here, I can do the exact same routine I just went through. So I can just be here, I can push back into that hip so my weight is going that way. So I'm sinking back into that hip. I can go lower, I can explore corners, I can twist to the left, or I can come to the right. All right, so those are the basic options. After that, we can come up to our box here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to throw my leg up on that box, option one. And this box is about 24 inches tall for those who don't have the standard 30, 24, 20 boxes. I've got my shin parallel with the front of the box, and I'm basically doing the exact same thing I was doing on the mat. Start tall, square the hips. I can sink down. I can explore corners. I can come over here. And for the supplest of my followers, we can try getting really low with that, coming all the way down, bringing the chest down to the shin, to the calf, and hang out there if you're a bit of an extremist. Final option is for people who have a bit of trouble keeping that knee flat on the box. You might feel that your knee is about to explode if you try that variation or any of the other two variations. So what we can do is we can flip the box a little lower. I'm actually going to throw my foot up there. I'm going to drop my back knee to the ground, and then my knee is elevated. I'm going to shift my foot so it's off the box. Notice I'm keeping my shoe on the box though. I find that if I go much further than that, the edge of the box digs into my ankle, which is not pleasant and not part of the stretch. So keep that shoe underneath the ankle and supporting there. And then I can do the exact same thing. There it is, get a nice stretch in there, all without my knee exploding. So go take your own odyssey, and I'll see you when you return home.